So many of you have been seen on our Facebook post, have been seen on the internet, all the crazy news that is happening. And we want to share a few slide PowerPoint and just answer all your questions. So let me go ahead and share that with you here. And you'll be able to see the screen now. And again, if you do have any questions during this, please go ahead and ask us, and we can answer that right away. So what is happening? Refunds will be flowing. I don't know if you heard the latest news that reported by the Wall Street Journal, that the White House Office of Management and Budget announced today that protecting life and government property now includes tax refunds. Before it didn't. It was just including tax collections. So with that said, it looks like they're going to be issuing refunds after all.
Yeah, that's great news for everyone. It affects virtually half of the taxpayers in the United States, as well as, can you imagine anarchy and chaos hitting the country if we don't get our refunds?
Yeah. So it's interesting. I'm glad it's happening. We'll see if it sticks though, because like in anything that's happening nowadays, there's lawsuits happening and there's a lot of unrest. So stay tuned for more. But we wanted to release this as soon as we got it. So stay tuned definitely for more details on that. What we do know is that the IRS is operating on a very light staff. Right now, only 1 out of 8 IRS employees are working to get us ready for tax season. Could you imagine now with the biggest tax overhaul in over 30 years, and now 1 out of 8?
Yeah, the last time we had a tax overhaul like this was back during the amnesty days in the mid-'80s. It took the IRS 10 years to figure out that change. This is a major overhaul, and it's going to take a while.
Yeah, and the current IRS employees are focusing on maintaining the computer systems, also investigating crimes. But we do hear that the Treasury Department is calling back workers now to start getting the agency ready for tax season.
Tax season is the big deal of the year. It's unfortunate that this government partial shutdown happened right now, but I think the politicians are understanding the severe impact this could have on the economy.
Yes. Also, tomorrow IRS will begin accepting business tax returns. I think that's the latest news, right?
Yeah. Now, by business tax returns, they're talking about corporations and partnerships. They're not talking about Schedule C's and 1040s.
Exactly. So we are still waiting to learn when they will release the date for the IRS to accept individual tax returns. I know people have been anticipating that for many weeks now. So stay tuned for that detail as well. So the impact on the economy. Last year, by mid-February, the IRS released over $100 billion of refunds. What does that mean? That means that a lot of the individuals getting these refunds, they pay down debts, they make large purchases. So if that money is delayed or not released, economists are saying it could impact overall how our economy does.
Yeah, it could be a long-term effect that we don't even have any idea of how that could affect us down the road. But everybody knows it's a huge effect.
Yes, and that's as many of you that are tax professionals know, a lot of our early season clients, they're receiving a lot of tax credits. They're more of the lower income households, and they depend on this money. I'm sure a lot of them have been knocking on your door already. In our door, at our tax offices, people are asking, what's happening? Am I going to get a refund this year? I thought I was going to get money and faster. Wasn't I promised because of the new tax reform I was going to get more money, and now I might not even get it? So there's a lot of uncertainty going on around the way.
Yeah, tax pros are having a real challenge this year. And so we're all getting ourselves prepared for it. And at Latino Tax Pro, we're going to get this information out to you as fast as we get it.
Yeah, definitely. The IRS is offering the following services. They are processing electronic and paper filed returns. They are processing disaster relief transcripts. They're still designing and printing tax forms, so that function is still going on. They're also accepting payments, of course. They do deem payment as an essence to continue the government. So that was one of the reasons why accepting payments and taking taxpayer money was not off the table. But now issuing refunds seems to be also part of the services the IRS will be offering in the next weeks.
Yeah, so now the IRS is deeming refunds just as important as accepting payments and collections.
Yeah, so that's great news for many of our clients, for our business as well, to continue our tax season and operations. So the IRS is still not offering the following services. They are not answering their phone calls, so try it. Call the number 800-829-1040, and you will be answered by a machine letting you know that they will be back in operation as soon as possible. They are also not processing any amended tax returns, and they're not conducting any audits or examinations. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, just keep it in mind that IRS is still working. They're just not offering public service.
As well. So are you ready for tax season? Are your computers ready? Is your office ready? Is the office clean? Are your windows clean? Do you have your software? What about your bank? Are you really ready to take on the new influx of clients? Do you have a VIP membership with us? The VIP membership gets you access to Ask a Tax Pro. So if you get stuck with the tough 1040 tax questions, our enrolled agents are standing by. So what are some of the things we're doing in our office, Carlos?
Yeah, like what we've just did recently, Saturday, we had our third training session to make sure all of our staff understands the latest developments, the latest tax law forms. So we are doing what we call wealth training. So we're training our staff to make sure that they're ready for tax season. 8 hours a day for 3 days.
Yeah. So that's key, because now training, as you may have heard of say over the years, training is the best way to get ready. What you don't need is somebody coming in, a new employee. You have a receptionist, you just hired him or hired her, and they're bothering you with basic tax questions in the middle of February. That's why we always urge you, at least take the Express Tax course. That's a quick tax course you could take now to be able to get them ready with some of the basics of tax preparation. So make sure you have some sort of training. Also, there's an update class coming up tomorrow, and so be aware of that. And actually, I have the slide right here, so you can check out it's one at 8 in the morning in Espanol, live 3-hour webinar. Another one at 1 p.m. in English, 1 p.m. Pacific. So if you still need those 3-hour updates, all the changes to Section 199A, the 20% business deduction, all the new standard deduction, what has been taken out of the tax code, what has been added, the new credits, the new 1040, we'll be covering that in detail tomorrow live via webinar as well.
Be sure to sign up, visit our website, latinotaxpro.org. Click on the live training button, and you will be taken to our training website, which is called Prendo 365. And sign up today. Seats are filling fast.
Yeah, and we also have this on demand. So if for some reason you can't make it tomorrow, no worries. You could just jump on one of our on demand courses and get all the updates you need. So be aware of that. And I see also a lot of you are submitting some questions. So no date yet for the individual e-filing start.
Yeah, the IRS has not released that date yet. I know several people here are asking that, when can we start, and so on. So yeah, as soon as we know, we will announce it. Be sure and pay attention to your posts and to Latino Tax.
To our emails. We're also sending some text too. So if you get a text from us, we'll send you just breaking news information. We do it on Facebook. We're going on Twitter, on LinkedIn. We are sending emails. Give us a call. If you ever have any question about any uncertainty, we're all ready to help. So just give us a call in our phone, and 866-936-2587 as well. But to continue regarding more updates, we're also going to have an update just on Section 199A. A lot of members have been asking, can you go more in depth? And we have a 3-hour long in-depth Section 199A presentation. It'll be January 9th at 12 Pacific in English, and in Espanol the next day at 8 in the morning, January 10th.
Yes, and after we finish recording these two very important seminars, We will make them available on demand, so that way you can watch them when you're taking a shower, you can watch them when you're riding your bike, you can watch them when you're walking across the street, but just be careful. And these are very important. Now remember, we've had some people say, well, why would you guys made a typo. Is that 1099A? No, 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 please. It's 199 capital A. It's a brand new deduction on this brand new tax reform. It's called the Qualified Business Income Deduction. Don't miss this.
Yes, yes, indeed. Also, if you are in the area or want to fly to come visit us this Saturday, January 12th, we will be live in person having a tax update class here in our Salinas, California headquarters at 9 to 12. It will be in English, and from 1 to 4, it'll be in Espanol. And that's live, and you come say hi to us, visit us, ask questions in person. So you may want to consider doing that as well.
Yes, and all of our instructors are enrolled agents. Remember, enrolled agents have passed either a very difficult test administered by the IRS, 3 days, or they worked for the IRS for a certain number of years in certain departments and have a proficiency to be able to represent taxpayers before the IRS at all administrative levels. So we are top of our field. We have taken tests. We have done work to make sure that you get the best.
Yes, and the latest updates, because this is a time to take in that information. You don't want to be researching things in the middle of February. That is not going to be good when your office is busy. Get the training you need now.
Be confident.
Indeed. Also, we want to invite you personally to attend this summer Latino Tax Fest at the MGM in Las Vegas. 3 days of learning, networking, and fun. Great topics on Section 199A, on the tax credits for families across the country. Also, cannabis and tax, virtual currencies. We have classes in English and Espanol. And after a full day of earning credits and learning the topics that you need, we have a mixer, margaritas, and mariachi, right?
Right. And then on Wednesday night, we have our pool party, our salsa band, and mojitos. And don't forget, we're the only association in the United States that's focusing on what's important to you. Immigration, visas, and ITINs. How does that all tie into the tax world? That's what we're here to share with you.
Yes, we want you to be aware of the various tax implications when an immigrant family comes to your office and is looking to do their tax, whether a visa holder, that could be a professor at a university that's here lawfully, or it could be somebody that is not here lawfully. But guess what? The IRS simply wants people to report their income and pay their fair share of taxes. And that's why what we focus on. And we want to make sure that you're ready to help serve this client, which guess what? There's millions and millions of them out there for sure.
Yes. Immigrants are the largest growing emerging market in the United States. And that's where we work. So let's do this. Let's be top of our game. Let's make sure that we serve our clients and give them the best.
Indeed, indeed. So again, thank you for being with us for this short video. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for the comments. Please send in more comments. I see a few nice ones that say, thanks for the insightful information. Thanks for the breaking news. How much is the class? Yes, give us a call, 866-936-2587. We could go over the various classes that we have, whether it's in person or live, and we could definitely get you signed up for that right away.
Operators are standing by.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. And also catch us on YouTube. We're going to be adding more information on YouTube. So I know a lot of you are on there. So make sure to catch us on there as well. Have a great day and stay tuned for another breaking news Facebook Live that will be coming soon as we get more information on all this craziness that is the government shutdown and the tax reform.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
Bye.